Hello everyone, hello Zimbabwe, hello Africa, hello the entire world. Welcome to my channel BST African Electronic Surgery, and it's Sunday. We have some kind of offer here today. So the customer bring all these things here for repair. And what the customer is saying, fix 2 phones and take the rest. So we have to find which 2 phones to fix here, and the rest will be ours. So yeah, not everyone can afford to pay in cash. So you have to know that there are some kind of customers who come to a repair shop with other devices, and they want at least to fix one, things like that. So what do we have here? We have phones. We have this one. This looks like Samsung J2. Yeah, this one is vibrating, but nothing on the screen. I believe we have a fault LCD here. What about this one? This one is on. You can see we have the back arrow here and the sign of the battery, but we have nothing. I think this is some kind of software issue here. This one. What about this one? This one, the touchpad is broken, and also the LCD has got some inks. What I'm trying to look for, like, quick job, because we should not take too much time here. This is on, and the touchpad and LCD is also broken. I think this is ITEL A16 plus. This one I can press, is doing nothing. I think it has got some power issue, this one. So which two phones to choose here? What is this? This is another phone in pieces. Okay, looks like some kind of ITEL with no screen. Okay. So what I will choose, I don't want this one because it's long. We don't want long things. I think, what about these ones? What about these ones? Okay. Let's concentrate on 2 phones only, like what the owner is saying. So I'll concentrate with this one. This one, obvious, it's LCD. Based on the fact that we don't have LCD here, we'll put another LCD. And this one, it's vibrating and nothing on the screen. Probably we also have a fault LCD here. So we'll try to fix these 2 phones, and the charger, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So let's start with this one. I put the other one on LCD separator. Let me look for the screen. We have so many screens. This looks like a ITEL S16. Let's do the screen jobs. You know what I like about the cell phone repairs? Either you are fixing charging ports. If not the charging ports, you are replacing the screens, or you are doing the software thing, flashing flashing, removing Google accounts, FRP. You don't really need electronic knowledge to replace an LCD on an Android phone. So I think that's a good point to start. If you really like uh, fixing stuff, you can start replacing LCDs on phones. But the problem, okay, the problem is you can't earn too much by just replacing screens. You can't earn too much. So we'll put glow. Let's do the boring stuff. Why? So you see, the customer did not manage to get the money to get the phones fixed, and after fixing these two phones, we are going to left with something like 6 phones. What am I going to lose? LCDs. We have like 3 phones on power issue there. I'll fix and sell them to recover the cost of the LCDs. And how much is the LCD of A16? It's going for $12, and the other one for J2 is something like $10, $22 against the 6 phones. On my side, I think it's profitable. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think about that? Is it a bad idea? I don't think it's a bad idea. So now, all what we have to do, is to come with the new screens. We have so many screens in stock. So I think it's good time just to help the customer. Just like that. I'll put all the connectors together. Let me put all the connectors and then we test. Let's see now. I just finished putting all the screws. And the back cover. The back cover. That's the back cover. Including our pouch. So let's try to power on the phone. On. Yeah, the LCD is working. So just tell me, do you need any electronic knowledge to replace something like that? What what knowledge do you need to start doing something like this? You don't need any knowledge. Even if I take a guy, any boy from the street, I'll teach him 2 3 days. You will start replacing the screens. Or what you need to do, you can use some pegs. Yeah, the phone is now on. There's user password, but everything seems to be fine. On emergency, you see. So I'll power off the phone and I'll stick with some rubber bands just to ensure that the screen will be intact. So you understand about cell phones. It's not a big issue fixing phones. And I'm getting such kind of jobs like every day. Screen replacement, and it's so boring. So boring. I know this is boring stuff. So our first phone is now working fine. I'll put this aside. Let's go to the second phone. This is our second phone. This is our second phone. This Samsung J2 LCD replacement. So those are the jobs that we have on a Sunday. Sunday repairs. Why should I do something hard on a Sunday? Why? Why should I do something hard on a Sunday? The old screen is out. Now we have the home button. We have this left and the right button. So all what is left is to come with the new screen. There's nothing hard here. All looks clean. Now glue like usual. So how is everyone on a Sunday? How is everyone on a Sunday? It's weekend. I can't strain myself trying to fix hard jobs. If there's an option to fix something which is very simple, why should I strain myself? Why? So now we need to come with the new screen. That's our screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to align the home button. LCD connector. Good. So tell me if this is hard. Tell me if this is hard. Just to replace a screen. As simple as that. Yeah, the battery is still very, very hot. Let's wait for the battery to cool down and then we can test. Let's see now. Let's put the battery. Let's put the back cover. Let's power on the phone. And the phone is working fine. We also need some rubber bands here because we want a strong bond between the LCD and the top cover. So the phone is now on. The phone is now on and it's working fine, you see. So that's the job about the screen replacements. Yeah, the phone is still on. So I'll put this aside. We now have our two phones. They are now working. So what is the last thing to repair is the customer's charger. The customer bring this charger together with these phones, and he said the charger is also faulty. I don't have money to buy the charger, so you have to fix this. So we can plug in the charger. We must have light here, and there's no light, no life. Even if you try to charge the phone, it's not doing anything, it's just dead. So I'll unplug here and we'll try to get inside. That's the charger. So what can be wrong here? Oh, there's no need to test. Check this guy. We have these wires that the AC in. After these wires on the other side, we have this small chip that the rectifier is changing AC to DC, and we have the filter capacitor. Filter capacitor. We do have the driver here. This is the high voltage area, and this one the low voltage area. That's the ferrite transformer. After that, on the output, we have this diode. Probably is acting as the rectifier on the output. And we have this big guy check this capacitor, check this, check. The output capacitor exploded. Why this capacitor is tall like this? Check this capacitor, this one. I think the outer shell has to come out. But the capacitor has exploded, you see? This capacitor. 10 volts, 680 micro. So we're gonna replace that output capacitor quickly. Why the capacitor exploded is very common on this kind of charger. I found many with the exploded capacitor on the output. So where to get this 10 volts capacitor? Where to get it? On TV boards. You must be able to find one on TV boards. 10 volts. 10 volts. I found something. I found something. That's our capacitor, same value, 10 volts, 680 microfarads. So the negative side of the capacitor is always marked on the board, and the unmarked area is the plus. The unmarked side, that's the plus. So in most cases, after replacing the capacitor, must have a working cell phone charger. I don't know this time. I don't know this time. The capacitor is now in place, diode. We just want to check other components. Big capacitor. Output. Don't have shorted output. So what is left is to put back this charge and test. Do you think it's now working? So this capacitor, in most cases, they are exploding. In most cases. And it's working. So that was just a capacitor. You see the light? Now, and the phone is charging. Let me power the phone off. Off. Let's power off the phone. Plug in the charger. We have the battery sign on the screen. And 89%, our phone is charging. So we managed to help the customer on a Sunday. And I like the way how this repair flow. No complications at all. This phone has got 89%. Let me see if the other one is charging. Let's see. The Samsung is charging. And this one, the ITEL is not charging. That's not a big problem. I'll test with a different code. Well, this charging port has got too much free play, but we can't replace. Let's see with this one. Come on, why? Like, really? Okay. Let me test with the one on the screen. Here. Yeah, this one has got, I think the charging port is not good. That's what I think. Was it's not even taking any current. It's not even taking any current. I think we have a fault charging port on the ITO. So yeah, the job is done. We managed to fix the charger, we managed to fix it, to replace the screens, but here there's a slight challenge. I think this charging port has got too much free play. I think pins, they are not properly connected inside, but I'll try to open the phone and fix the charging port. But the main aim of this video was to do like the basics, going back in time and do some basics screen replacement job. And now we now have working cell phones. And only, and also what people they are doing, when the charger is no longer charging, they throw the charger away, not knowing that a charger is also an electronic device. We now have a working charger, and the problem was just a capacitor, a filter capacitor on the output, which is smoothing the 5 volts going to the phone. So I'll stop this video now. Like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, and see you on the next one. Bye.